Now back to Christchurch, where one of the first reporters to broadcast from Christchurch city centre was Tom McRae. He described scenes of chaos and destruction.
And every direction you look, it is just absolutely catastrophic. Buildings have tumbled. There's a 5-, 6-storey building I can see in front of me that is on a 30-degree lean. People are just making their way out of the centre of the city as fast as they can. At one point, about 20 minutes ago, I saw a couple of policemen pulling a body out of rubble that had fallen on a car. People with blood pouring down their faces, just walking in a daze down the road. It's in the last 20 minutes, people have sort of started to calm down a little bit and are just slowly making their way out of town in a pretty much calm fashion. But at this stage, everyone is just shell-shocked.
Tom, you talk about people leaving the centre of the city. What's the mood? I mean, are these people running panicked or walking with some level of calm?
No. Initially, everyone just sort of scattered in all directions, as you can imagine. But now a calm is descended across most people, and most people are calmly just sort of slowly walking out of town. There's even people taking photos around me of the damaged buildings. But every aftershock we have now, you can just see the buildings that have lost their facades just tremble again, and that just panics everyone, and then they head for the outskirts of town, really. Standing right in the middle of one of the busiest intersections, and there's backpackers here. There's people taking photos on their cell phones. No one's really too sure what to do. They're just staying as well clear of those buildings as they can. Police and firemen have been through here. Our building, where we have our offices, has just been condemned. They've cordoned off about 3 or 4 cars right next to our building, which have just been literally obliterated by concrete and bricks that have fallen on them. It was thought at some stage that there were people in those cars. We're not too sure. We've been kept well away from that.
Right, that was Tom McRae, our reporter, who was a few hundred yards from the centre of Christchurch at the TVNZ building.